what to read in this week's edition of the Portugal News. Immigration. Portugal's population has reached a new milestone following updated figures released by the National Institute of Statistics, known as INE. The revised estimates show that Portugal has a resident population 11,424,031 people on the 31st of December 2025. The figures now include approximately 1.6 million foreign nationals living in the country, highlighting the growing importance of immigration to Portugal's demographic development. The updated data also revises population estimates from previous years. According to INE, the population for 2024 has been adjusted from the previously reported 10.7 million to more than 11.3 million residents. These revisions were made after incorporating more complete information regarding foreign residents. Overall, Portugal's population increased by 36,809 people between 2024 and 2025, representing growth of around 0.32%. Analysts say immigration has become one of the main factors supporting population growth in Portugal, particularly as the country faces challenges linked to an aging population and low birth rates. Foreign residents contribute significantly to the Portuguese economy through employment, education, and tax contributions. Many work in sectors such as tourism, technology, construction, and healthcare. The latest figures underline Portugal's increasing attractiveness as a destination for people seeking employment, opportunities, quality of life, and access to European markets. At the same time, the growth in the foreign population continues to generate discussion about housing, public services, and integration policies. Travel. A new direct air connection between China and Portugal has officially begun, strengthening travel and business links between the two countries. Chinese airline Beijing Capital Airlines inaugurated a direct route between Beijing Daxing International Airport and Lisbon on the 22nd of June. According to the airline, the inaugural flight departed Beijing at 10:55 in the morning local time and landed in Lisbon at 5:15 in the afternoon, marking the first direct connection between Beijing Daxing's airport and the Portuguese capital. The route has approximate flight direction of 13 hours and will operate once a week on Mondays using a wide-body Airbus A330 aircraft. The service is expected to run for around 3 months during the current travel season. Portugal already has a regular air connection with China, operated by the same airline. Beijing Capital Airlines currently runs 2 weekly flights between Lisbon and Hangzhou, the capital of Zhejiang province. The new route offers passengers another option for travel between Europe and Asia and could help boost tourism, trade, and cultural exchanges. Industry experts say direct routes are often important for encouraging tourism and business activity because they reduce travel times and eliminate the need for connecting flights. The launch also reflects the continued recovery and expansion of international aviation, following disruptions experienced in recent years. Officials hope the new service will attract more Chinese visitors to Portugal, while also making travel easier for Portuguese tourists and business travellers heading to China. Labour. Prime Minister Luís Montenegro has indicated that the government is open to restoring additional annual leave for employees who maintain strong attendance records. Speaking during a parliamentary debate, Montenegro explained that rewarding good workplace attendance is a principle supported by the government. He revealed that the proposal had previously been discussed during negotiations with employers, trade unions, and other social partners as part of broader labour reform talks. Under the idea, workers who demonstrate consistent attendance throughout the year could receive extra holiday days as a reward. Supporters argue that such a measure would recognise employee commitment and encourage productivity while offering a non-financial benefit that many workers would value. However, the proposal was ultimately not included in the Labour reform package presented to Parliament. According to the Prime Minister, negotiations on a range of labour issues failed to produce the necessary consensus among all parties involved. The possibility of additional leave has attracted attention from both employers and workers. Some business groups have expressed concerns about the potential impact on productivity and staffing, while labour organisations generally welcome initiatives that improve work-life balance. The discussion comes at a time when many European countries are examining workplace policies aimed at improving employee well-being, reducing burnout and increasing job satisfaction. Although no immediate changes have been announced, Montenegro's comments suggest that the proposal could return in future discussions on labour. Environment. One of the Algarve's most popular natural attractions is once again attracting visitors after years of drought conditions. The natural pools at the Municipal Park of Sítio das Fontes in Lagoa have filled with water following months of significant rainfall across the region. The pools, which depend on underground water reserves and seasonal rainfall, are now providing a refreshing alternative to the Algarve's busy beaches. The pools are supplied by the Querência Silves Aquifer, the largest underground freshwater reserve in the Algarve. Rainwater filters through the region's limestone landscape before emerging at natural springs, replenishing the pools and nearby waterways. Visitors to Sítio das Fontes can enjoy much more than swimming. The park covers around 18 hectares and offers picnic areas, barbecue facilities, public toilets, walking trails, and children's playground. The site is also known for its environmental and cultural significance. Among its most recognisable features is the historic tidal mill, which reflects the area's agricultural and industrial heritage. Visitors can also explore freshwater streams and areas that have gradually returned to life following the recent rains. Local residents and tourists have welcomed the return of water to the pools after several years during which drought conditions affected much of southern Portugal. Environmental observers say the recovery demonstrates the importance of groundwater reserves and highlights how seasonal rainfall can quickly transform natural landscapes. As summer temperatures continue to rise, the pools are expected to become a popular destination for those seeking a quieter and more natural setting away from crowded coastal resorts. Conservation. Lisbon Zoo has welcomed 2 new residents as part of an international conservation effort designed to protect one of the world's most endangered big cat species. 2-year-old Siberian tigers, a female named Tochka and a male of the same age. The pair recently joined the zoo through the European Endangered Species Programme, known as the EEP, which is coordinated by the European Association of Zoos and Aquaria. The programme works to maintain healthy and genetically diverse populations of endangered animals in European zoological institutions. Through careful planning and cooperation between zoos, conservationists aim to support the long-term survival of threatened species. Siberian tigers, also known as Amur tigers, are the largest tiger subspecies in the world, native to the forests of eastern Russia and parts of northeastern China. They face threats including habitat loss, illegal hunting, and declining prey populations. Although conservation efforts have helped stabilise numbers in recent decades, the species remains endangered. Zoo officials say the arrival of Tochka and her companion will contribute to the objectives of the breeding programme while also helping educate visitors about wildlife conservation. The tigers are currently adapting to their new environment under the supervision of specialist animal care teams. Visitors are expected to have opportunities to observe the animals as they become familiar with their surroundings. The zoo hopes the new arrivals will raise awareness about the challenges facing endangered species and inspire greater public support for conservation initiatives. The arrival of the 2 tigers highlights the growing international cooperation between zoos and conservation organisations working together to safeguard wildlife for future generations. For the full stories and the latest news from across Portugal, pick up your copy of the Portugal News Today or visit our website, portugalnews.com.